and welcome back to another episode of VISOCraft, the vanilla server. Yep, I've been on for a few hours. I've been doing some stuff, just planting my saplings back down, chopping some trees down, as you can see. I've been building for the last couple of hours, been building. Now, the reason I've been doing it for so long is I wanted the grass to grow, because I've wanted grass to grow underneath all these edges. But let me start this properly for you. Okay. So we left off. Peddy and I did that last episode. Yeah. Good. Okay. You've seen that. Over here, the episode before, I had started the warehouse for this area. That fits in perfectly over there, doesn't it? Right. I like it though. I like it. I was trying some slightly different alterations on it. From that, we went to this, which was bigger, more impressive, but still had the same feel about it. And now I've tried something that's trying to be a little bit shorter. Trying. We'll see how that goes. But I got all my roof on, all the roof, and glass in the top to give me some daylight and stuff. Whee! Ouch! That's gonna hurt. I got a little pansy barrier there. I'm planning on cutting all this out, as you know, so that's getting done. And also down here, look at this. I've carved out all of this stuff and started replacing with dirt, so the grass grows, to try and bring the edge of this contour all the way around here to meet up. So it looks cool, super cool. But that's not what I'm doing this episode. This episode I'm doing something different. I'm just going to keep pottering on with that, keep doing that bit by bit. Inside here, yeah, did you see this? I think you saw that I'd done this bit, like overhanging, and then the windows in green and stuff like that for the storage of everything. I started laying out these chests so that I've got block storage on both sides. At the minute, this is the block storage warehouse, and I can just stack the chests up depending on what I need when I need it. So just filling it all in. And I got a fair bit of wood used up, so I've just cut some more down. I've been using so much of this wood, so I'm going to have to just keep farming trees over there. And up the top here, I don't know if you've seen this yet. I can't remember what I've shown you, to be honest. And I've been on here a few hours just playing, so I'm not sure where I'm at. I've got all of my organics down one side from the farm, basically, and all of my other stuff down the other side. Now, a lot of this stuff that's down here will probably end up being moved into a different storage space when I build another base. This is more the warehouse, so these things here will probably end up having a bulkier storage. But I've got a bed, I've got a little window out to look over my farm and stuff like that. It looks pretty cool. I finally got my ender chest. It was actually Clash who came and gave me the things I needed for an ender chest, because I didn't have any ender pearls. Yeah, that's my quick drop down. Today though, I want to move this cow farm because it's right in the middle here, and I've been thinking about it for a while, moving the cow farm, and I keep getting hungry and I'm eating steak like there's no tomorrow. So I've decided where I wanted the layout to be, and I've decided I'm going to have some big long sheds here, 3 to be precise. Cows, pigs, and potentially sheep within the area over here. It's getting dark. I think, yeah, Juice is still online, but he'll be in the nether. Food. Thank you. Got this from spawn a little while ago because I went and repaired all my tools. As you can see, all of my tools are back up to near enough full durability, and I've got some new leggings sorted out as well. I think Juice is in the nether, so let's see if we can just have a quick sleep. I did have a chat to him a bit earlier on, and he was working in the nether. Yeah, there we go, look, working in the nether. Any saplings before we get cracking on? I want to keep those saplings. I have got an idea for a system for tree farming that's going to look better than this right now, but this will do for now. This is fine for me. So, today's episode, take it in, right? So it's a similar sort of build as normal, but I went for a 2-height entrance instead, right? And then it gets flattened out on the top. I wanted a flatter roof for these buildings because I want them to look more like big long animal sheds. So jump up the top here, okay. That over there you can see is the corner of my perimeter, my mine. Underneath down there, that's the corner of the mine, so it's going to run all the way over, and the middle of my mine's there. So you can see that's one corner, that's the middle, so it's going to stretch out that way, and that way, and that way, and I'll join it all up underground and then do some sort of wall around it. So that falls just behind this building that me and Peddy, well, the mechanics that Peddy and I sorted out for the Blaze farm. I'm going to build a structure like this style of structure around it, with an enchanting room and a brewing room and that as the centerpiece. But before I start on that, I wanted to see where all this buildings would go. And I feel like now I've got enough space between those two buildings to understand where that can lay out, the footprint of that can go. Now I've got these doing. These are, there's 1, 2, and 3, this one. And it's a long, thin structure that's going to be like a farming warehouse. A farming, yeah, warehouse, I guess. Yeah, well, this one's for cows anyway. And I've done one half of it to make sure it works, and I'll do the other half with you guys this episode. One of the things that I've been trying to get done was the grass growing across, so we've only got a couple of bits left to grow across. So this can all go now, because this is mostly moved on. And while we're chatting, the rest of it can grow just here as well. I also wanted the grass on the other side here, down here, so that I can put upturned steps on, like this. Because if you put steps on top of dirt, the dirt doesn't turn into grass. Whereas if you put steps on top of grass, the grass doesn't fade away. And I fancied having that little bit of a grass thing going on there. Also on this side, I'm having the upturned steps. Yeah, I've got some upturned steps along here, so the grass there won't fade away, and I can have the wall looking like that. But on top of that, if when it's the sheep pen, the sheep eat the grass from down here should repopulate this grass all the time because it goes up one like that. So that's why I've done grass to keep in keeping. I know the cows don't actually need grass, and this is going to be the cow farm, but there you go, it's done. It just adds to the muddy, grassy feel of the place. So this is the cow chamber. I'm rushing a bit, aren't I? I'm rushing through as fast as I can. Let's take it steady a bit. Okay. So the cows are going to come in and live over here, and that's one thing we're going to have to get done. Get the cows over here. When the feeding process happens, I'll show you all that sort of stuff, and the water streams take the babies under here, and the babies will die somewhere around here, and we'll do that in this section over here, and then all their drops will come up into this chest here, and then I'll be able to store stuff in here and cook the meat. I could do an auto cooker, so the babies grow up, die, and the meat gets cooked automatically, and I sort the leather out from the meat. But I actually like having the experience points from cooking the meat in a furnace myself. Do I have any wheat right now? I don't believe I do. So let's get those cows over on this side, and let's start a little breeding going on. 1, 2, so third one. There we go. Let's start it here, so we get the cows through with this one. Keep those bits. And take the cows through that way. Yeah, that'll do. I think I can probably place that, and the cows will jump up. Right, that's that then. So now we're going to get the cows over and get the cows into their pen. Now, this idea here, I've seen a lot of different cow farms, automated and otherwise. And, whoops, there goes the baby. That's the idea of it though. And I've seen like water pushers. The first one I tried had loads and loads of dispensers all running down the side there, and they would wash the cows towards me and then wash the babies in, because the cows themselves, look, are slightly higher than 1 block high, whereas their babies, can't make these two breed, their babies are only less than 1 block tall. So they come through the gap. And as you saw there with the baby coming through the gap at me, they chase the food. So all I have to do is go along here, feed in the cows, and the babies will fall in chasing my stuff. Quite breed, there we go. And then the babies will come through and fall in to the little gap there. And that little gap is water all the way down here. Take this up. Water all the way down here, so the baby then flows all the way down into a little chamber. So now, the interesting bits, the redstoney bits. That's going to be floor around there, so let's just cut back all of this. Cut it all back, so I can see what I'm doing, where I am. And we make some more dispensers and droppers and things like that. I think droppers actually. I don't need any dispensers now. I did get a load of dispensers made, thinking I was going to do the water version, and then change my mind about it. Okay, I think I want to drop them down 2 blocks here. 2 blocks down. To bring them in line with that, and then bring them underneath here, and then they're going to go up to a chest which will be up there. So I'll have droppers going up there to a chest. So this can be like that. Yeah, I think so. I'll take all this up. I've got a lot of red stained clay, if you hadn't noticed. So I'm quite happy to use it all like this, as much as I feel like, oh yeah, that was the other thing, the other water stream needs to go this way alone, doesn't it? Okay, so there we go. So now the next water stream is going to end about here. And that's going to be my hopper. That's going to be a hopper into the first dropper. So we need to go 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can throw that away. Use cobblestone for this bit. And get some more water. Right. So the first dropper goes there. Then I'm doing droppers on the top of that dropper all the way up. And not like that, thank you. Let's take that, put that on there. Let's do it this way. Right, can I squeeze this into the gap there? And yes, can I? That worked. Yes, it did. Okay, so I've got a dropper chain all the way up, and I'm going to have a hopper on the bottom one here. So all the cows, as they grow up, go into there. Boink. So everything's going to end up going into there to start off with. That's the idea. And then around here, I need to dig out some more space to do my redstoney stuff. So that's the bottom one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to take a comparator. A comparator. And run that way? Yes, I do. Comparator coming out. So when there's something in there, the comparator will make a signal. That's what we need. Pretty sure that's what we need. You can tell I don't do redstone on camera very often, can you? Let's get rid of this stuff. I definitely don't need that all in the way there. And that was right. So now we want a torch there. So when there's something in there, this torch turns off. A very simple NOT gate. Now, let's put that going into the block and remove the block. So this is probably seen 100 times before. So it's just a hopper going into a hopper, and I'm just going to put a single block of dirt in there. So now the hopper into hopper will turn on as a flip-flop, 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 just constantly backwards and forwards. while there's something in there. As soon as there's nothing in there, this light turns back on, and this hopper stops, which means it won't pass the dirt back again. But as soon as I put something in there, it turns the light off because the comparator's powering the block, and it starts hopper ticking again. And then we've got, let's use cobble. We've got to use this comparator now. I need to take this down because I need that space just there. We take a comparator from this hopper, like so. So when there's something in that hopper, as you can see, it'll blink. So every time that fills up with dirt, it will comparator blink. Yeah, we'll take that out, and it'll stop this blinking. So there's the little like flick, 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 and then we've got that and a torch on the end there. Boink. And now that torch should do this bottom hopper. So it should get it a few times. It should trigger that bottom hopper into this next hopper, up into this hopper. Yeah, it worked. And then I'm just going to stagger those up that way. So can I take this out and get myself some redstone torches? Let's say another 3, 4, that'll do. And put those onto there and onto there. So now, with a bit of more luck than judgment, when this one has something in it, like all that, should start ping, 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 all the way up. I believe the way I've got it set up, it's not exactly optimized because one thing will stay put in one of these chests. Just at the end there, one thing will stay put at the end there, right? So I need to also power this hopper here. I'll put that on there. That hopper also gets powered, and we'll start pinging everything up. At least it should have. Have I blocked the signal somehow? No, it's doing it. I just can't see it doing it because there's a load of it coming through, so it's staying exactly the same amount, but it's actually going through to there, isn't it? Yeah, it is, honestly. Start that again. Boink. So let's throw 17 cobble into my little water stream. Boink, 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 boink. Those 17 cobble should end up at the top. I say it as I munch on some chicken, going, I hope this works. I hope I got it right. I hope it works the way it's supposed to work. Because I need to be able to do this redstone. I need to prove to myself and my viewers that I can redstone. I can do it. That one in there, and 16. So that one stays put, but that's going to be fine. Because that's going to be one piece of leather or one piece of meat, which can stay in there until the next load comes through. It's fine. Still get the majority of it back to me this way. And the same is true over here. When the baby dies, it's going to happen to be in there. Okay, I'm going to need some more redstone clay. Orange clay, should I say. Okay, so the babies will drop down here. So they'll come down into this section. Let's put all that in. The babies will drop down here, they'll come down, and they'll drop into this stream here. And this stream here will keep them around here. So we want to make it so that it's just literally that block, like so. So they're going to come in, drop in there, and go down the bottom here. Now, when they're under here, they are babies that fit within this 1x1 gap. As soon as they become adult, they grow up into these 3 blocks here and die. And I go, oh no, poor babies. No, I don't. I just go, cool, more food cooked. And then it goes into the hopper thing. And the hopper thing, the dropper thing, sends them all up to the top, where I can then do my cooking. And that gets sealed in. The murder chamber gets sealed in there. So I've got the floor for everything else I want up the top here. That should be another one of those, shouldn't it? Let's do some more of that. That'll do. And make some more smooth stone to put that one just there. Right, so that's that bit done. And that's identical to this side so far. The little storage area and stuff different, and this little bit here slightly different, but the majority of it's all exactly the same. And then, oh, thank you, go on. Oh, that little bit of lag there. Right, and then this one can all be filled in as well. Now, I'm completely filling this redstone work in because I don't want to leave any chances. Normally I would leave a way in to maintain places, but I'm not even doing that this time. It's too tight a little build to do anything like that, and there's no redstone signals that I can cut off this way, so it's just going to go in and get filled like so. And then I jump out, and Bob's your uncle. Take that one away because I want that brown, like that one. Okay, so now the actual mechanics of it's all sorted. Now we get to do the building side of it. So I'll put all the redstone stuff away. Not going to need any of that anymore. Now we just do the building side and finish it off, make it look nice. So the first thing that I've did was set it up so that I've got this sort of ring around the place. It's on the outer walls, so I'm also doing it on the inner walls as well. So I'll put that into place over here. And I'm going to need to get some sheep in over here, I know. Sheep in, cows in over here, I know. I know what I'm talking about. Obviously, I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've done that too high. Because I'm rushing. Because I know the kids, the wife of the kids, they've all gone out. And they could be back any minute. So I thought, right, quick, while it's quiet, while there's no background noise, which is my friendly name for the wife, by the way, if you didn't know, background noise. I decided, right, I'll quickly put my VISOCraft recording on and get on with that and see how that goes. See how today's episode's going to look out. Let's get these. So here I am, feeling a bit rushed, but I've been just doing this project for a little while now, and I wanted to record earlier on, like the planning stages and all that sort of stuff. I wanted to show you what was going through my mind while I was setting this all running and testing stuff out. But yeah, I've ended up. Oh, come on, get off. I've ended up getting it done virtually on one side, so I thought I'd bring you in as soon as background noise left the room. As soon as she took the kids out. I think my daughter Sarah is going for judo lessons today. Yes, or jujitsu. Judo, jujitsu, that's all the same to me. She comes over and tries to kick my butt. That's about it. Right, brown would go there, there, and there. Yep. And what did I put on the top? It was sandstone. Okay. And then we've got lots and lots and lots of wood to place. So we're going 3, 4 high. Where did I go to? Yeah, it's going to be that line there. One more. There we go. Okay. I missed. Yeah, I missed. I died. Let's put that one there. Go back up. 3. There we go. Let's try again. Oh yeah, parkour. A 3-block jump. Oh, I could never do those before, and then my boy Sam showed me how to do it, and I've been able to sort of do it ever since. Bit of practice here and there. Right, so I've got to figure out where the interior is going to go as well now, because I've got the shape of the roof. I'm quite happy with the shape of the roof, and I want to put stained glass in there, in a 3x3 stained glass, and then that's that done. It's going to be brown for the cows with brown stained glass. I'm thinking I'm going to use pink for the pigs with pink stained glass, and maybe white for the sheep with white stained glass, or just glass, I don't know. And then that's 3 runs for these battery farms, as it were, running down here to keep all my cows in. So, what do you reckon? Should we carry on with the building, or should we move on to bring all the cows over and have a bit of derping around with those. I think I need to get those cows over here, don't I? So let's work on that side of things. I've got no more wood. Let's just turn all of this into planks, because I'm going to need a ton of these. One of the things with this building style, having all wood roofs like this, I'm scared of lightning. That's one thing, yeah. I'm also very, very aware that I've got to farm all these trees. All of them trees need farming all the time. Put that one there, that one there. Take that away. I'll put that one there, and then we're going to be putting them on the top as well, so that the chest can open. We put that there. There we go. So double chests, both sides, the loot, and I also need to put stuff around the back here so that it's all sealed in. This one needs that over the top, and those around it, so that looks okay from the inside. Yep, not too bad, not too bad. And I think what I did with the last one, not that clay, is I just filled it all in. Did I move that? That's supposed to be there, isn't it? To take it up one more. That'll do. Like that. And the floor in here is going to be brown, so I'm going to need the brown stained clay down the sides here. Does it come in? Hi cow, how you doing? You didn't just get out of there, did you? No, you didn't, that's alright. Just checking, I see. Okay, so those are all that stained clay colour. The other one can have the filler stained clay, and you won't see that, so that can go around like that. This can be my filler block, and at the end here I'm going to go brown again, because I want to put those chests on. So I've got a similar setup on the other side, there and there, so the chests go on there like that. Break this down, and this is going to be two of those, yeah. So what did I do on the other side? Yeah, okay, so that's actually supposed to be this. Okay. This is probably why I don't do all of my building work on camera and my redstone work, because I think you guys are going to find a lot of the time I'll bore you silly with the amount of derpiness that I can have when I'm redstoning. I derp around all over the place. I try. I really do try to get it right. But there's a lot of messing with redstone, and there's a lot you have to do to just figure it out, figure things out. That, and then this can go this way round. No, not there. Get off. This can go this way round, so I can put my chest underneath. There we go. Have a nice smooth outline like that. Yep. And that one's going to be a furnace and a furnace. So I need 4 furnaces and 2 chests, one of them being trapped, and I need another sleep. So that must mean that it's nearly the end of the episode. So I think I've shown you just about everything that's happening over here. I think that's going to be it for this episode. There's a trap, thank you, and get some more wood. So thank you very much for watching once again. As always, I enjoy reading your comments, so if you've got anything to say to me, nice stuff, hopefully. 2 furnaces. Wrecked my dreams. If you've got nice things to say about this episode, please leave them in the comments. And don't forget to check out the Reddit for VISOCraft. The link will be in the description as always. And give us a little +1 on my videos, and leave a few comments and interact with the other people who play on the VISOCraft server, and we can supply you with tons and tons of amusing videos such as this one. Now I'm going to get this finished up, going to get the other cows over. You are amazing. That cow's amazing. It's not one of those ones. He's just wandered around. He's climbed up, wandered around, got in, and now he's going to be my favourite piece of steak. Look at him, Acrobat Joe. Okay, we got this. Right, Acrobat Joe. Right, Acrobat Joe is going to be my favourite piece of steak, and that's it. So these bits of steak, I'm going to go and I'm going to name them. And I'm going to put them in a frame, and Acrobat Joe will live on forever in immortality in the place that I've just built. Until next episode, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. This is 10 levels worth. Okay, I'll do that in the meantime. Thank you very much for watching another episode of VISOCraft. Hope you'll join me again next week on the VISOCraft server. Till then, goodbye.